The city lights blurred into a cold, wet smear as Leo and Mia shivered, their little hands lost inside their thin jacket sleeves. Their mom, a dark silhouette against the neon glow, dragged them down the sidewalk. "Hurry up!" she snapped, her voice as sharp and cold as the wind. "We're almost there." Leo looked at Mia, his twin sister. Her face was pale, her lips a faint shade of blue. Where were they going? Their mom never took them out this late, especially not to the fancy part of town. They stopped in front of a restaurant with no name, just a single flickering lantern hanging above a heavy black door. Inside, the air was thick with the smell of strange, cloying spices. A man, huge and imposing in a stained white chef's coat, emerged from the kitchen. He didn't smile. His eyes, small and dark, darted from their mom to them. "You brought them," he grunted. "Of course," their mom replied, her voice suddenly sweet, sickly sweet. "Now about our deal." The chef grunted again and gestured towards a wad of cash on the counter. Their mom's eyes lit up. "Give me my money then," she said, her voice dropping to a harsh whisper. She snatched the bills and stuffed them into her purse without even counting. "Now go on," she said, nudging Leo and Mia towards a small table in the corner. "The chef has made a special meal just for you." The chef disappeared back into the kitchen. The sounds that came from it were unsettling, not the usual sizzle and chop of a restaurant, but squelching, bubbling noises that made the hair on their arms stand up. A few minutes later, he returned with 2 plates. What was on them wasn't food. It was a writhing, pulsating mass of something gray and purple, covered in a shimmering, oily sauce. It seemed to breathe. Leo and Mia stared in horror. "Eat!" their mom commanded from the doorway, her purse clutched tight. The chef loomed over them, a menacing grin spreading across his face. "Mom!" Mia screamed, pushing her plate away so hard it clattered to the floor. It's ODD. It's moving. "Let us out of here!" Leo yelled, jumping up from his chair. The sight of the monstrous food, the chef's evil grin, their own mother's betrayal, it was too much. They bolted, pushing past their stunned mother. They burst through the heavy black door and ran into the cold night, not daring to look back. They just ran, tears streaming down their faces, their small feet pounding the pavement. As they rounded a corner, gasping for breath, a car screeched to a halt. A kind-faced woman with worried eyes leaned out. "Are you two okay? Where are your parents?" Before they could answer, she was ushering them into the warm car, wrapping them in blankets. Back at the restaurant, their mother shrieked. The wad of cash she had so greedily snatched was gone. In the chaos of her children's escape, it must have fallen from her unzipped purse onto the wet sidewalk. She frantically searched the ground, but it was nowhere to be found. The chef just laughed, a deep, cruel sound that echoed in the empty room. She had traded her children for nothing. She was left alone in the cold, with nothing but the weight of her own greed. A chilling realization dawning on her shocked face. She had lost everything.